The truth is out there.
Welcome to the bubble. Today we are going to be discussing the topic of alien abduction and what we think could be out there. Anyone want to
Aliens, there could be aliens out there. I'm just going to throw it out there. There could be aliens out there.
Yeah, I mean that's probably where we should start. Like, does anyone here not think that aliens could exist?
Oh, out there. I thought you meant like they'd be.
Well, there's aliens here too. We get illegal aliens every day.
No.
We're discussing aliens from other planets. Okay.
Yeah, in outer space, I think it's pretty obvious.
We're all agreed aliens could most likely be out there. Now, do we think that aliens have made it to this planet, or that the conspiracy theories are all just people taking blurry photos of odd things that they're not sure of? Or...
I'd 100% bet on it's just conspiracy.
So you don't think they've ever been to our planet?
Oh, I have a conspiracy theory that's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, go for it.
I believe that the reason that there's no missing link between humans and monkeys is because an alien, you know those big grey aliens with the big eyes and the sort of
the stereotypical movie alien,
humanoid looking ones. Yeah. I think one of them came down and it had a monkey as a girlfriend and a human was born.
Yeah,
we're crossbreed aliens.
So we're half alien, half monkey.
That's right. Yeah. We can do everything a monkey can do, and we can also do some of the things aliens can do.
And then
how do we know what aliens can do?
We don't. That's how I can say that.
The pyramids.
Yeah.
That's an interesting theory. I don't believe it, but
it's interesting.
Yeah.
But I mean, me myself, I have seen a UFO, something that could not be identified by any of us that were in the car at the time, driving through Austria.
Who was in the car?
Me, my dad, my brother, and my dad's partner. So no one qualified to identify things, but I'm just saying it was unidentified to us. But yeah, driving through the middle of the sticks, just fields and fields in Austria, middle of the night, and there was green flashes in the sky, and bizarre to start off with. We're looking out the windows trying to work out what that could be, but then there was this bright orange triangle. It was tiny up in the sky, but it was perfectly triangle shaped, you could see. It just shot across the sky and stopped, and then shot up. And we're all hanging out the window. This was years and years and years back, where you got flip phones and stuff with terrible cameras, and we're all hanging out the windows trying to record whatever the hell's going on, blurry footage to chuck out to the conspiracy during the rest of them.
Convenient.
Yeah, perfectly convenient. Don't even have the footage anymore because it just couldn't pick anything up. It was terrible cameras. But yeah, there's some weird orange triangle shape shot down and shot up, and then just gradually expanded into became a circle and then just disappeared. All of us were speechless. I had no idea what was going on, but it was to us a UFO, but to scientists or military people out there probably know what test they were doing or whatever it actually was. But for us, no idea what it was. But I do think that there's a chance aliens have contacted or been here to kind of...
I guess we're going to find out when everyone raids Area 51.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, they'd want to, their technology would be, massively advanced to be able to get to us,
Right.
Which is what I was about to say. You say that, how do we know what aliens can do? Well, if they can and have travelled here, then that's what they can do. They can create ways of getting into space and beyond.
Yeah, but that's all on ifs again.
Not if you believe my blurry footage, it's not.
All pseudoscience is on ifs. I mean, anything before it's completely scientifically proven is an if. So it's still highly plausible.
Mathematically, with all the planets and galaxies and sciencey stuff.
Mathematically, it's almost a impossibility for it not to have
only one. But that same scale works against your favour in the argument that they've been here.
But in time, if you think about time, how long these planets have existed, how long humanity's existed and what we've done in the time that humanity's existed, if we have a civilization that's twice as old as we are,
and that's just
3 times as old, 4 times as old.
Why would they come here?
But
why would they even know that we were here?
That's what I'm saying. Following on from that, if like, look at us as a species, like if I mean we are talking about colonizing Mars and like going out to other planets, like if we were to do that, we'd want to go and look for other life. We'd be going and searching further afield into the universe. Well,
if we already have.
Yeah, but like manned missions and like, going out and exploring as much as we can, checking out new planets. Like,
and they're going to be wanting doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
except 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as long as we've been doing it for.
And if you're looking at the Goldilocks theory with the well, not theory, but the Goldilocks planets, the ones the right distance from the sun to make it so it is inhabitable. No, not unless they've got other humans that have made porridge or aliens that like porridge.
Maybe it's a planet made entirely of porridge, like the moon is made of cheese.
So that narrows down, like if the alien species that are out there live on these Goldilocks planets, then they will specifically target Goldilocks planets as well, which we are one of. So
there's no
it would give them reason to look to see if there's life.
They'd be on the Goldilocks planets.
No, not essentially. I mean, it would work with our like evolution, our bodies. We'd know that would work for us, and that's the humanoid alien life form that you like people imagine in films and stuff.
Yeah.
But there is nothing saying that they're not a completely different build-up entirely, where they can survive in like 100 degrees minus temperatures, where they're just the weird no bones or God knows what. No one has a
there's bizarre
clue.
stuff under the ocean that's pretty much just like that.
yeah, exactly.
Cthulhu.
But hypothetically, if there was species out there with that advanced technology, then they would probably be aware that those planets are most likely to hold life because of the climate.
But we don't know that. The only way to base that is on this planet.
But that's all we can go off of at the moment.
Exactly, but that doesn't mean that that's the most likely at all. That just means that that's what we know.
Yeah, so what's your theory? Where would they go when they're looking for life?
I'm saying the exact same thing that you're saying, but without any assumptions. I'm saying that we don't know anything. So saying that Goldilocks planets are like held high in any advanced civilization as, we should look there, that doesn't make sense, because there's no telling that that's a rule in
their species
overall.
and their genetic build-up. There's no reason for them to assume that, but I'm just saying that if it happened that they were on a Goldilocks planet, which is what I originally said, and then they would look to other Goldilocks planets to find life, because that would be where they grew, like where we grew. So we look to other ones like the which planet is it that I can't remember the name of it? Europa, the one that we're talking about being perfect for colonizing, and moving out to, even though it's too far away for us to get to at the moment. But yeah, that's like what I imagine they would be doing. If they needed other planets, like we're destroying our planet, they've probably got to a point with their technology where they destroyed theirs. And if it happens that they're on a Goldilocks planet and that's how they've grown, which sustains their life like it sustains ours, they'd look to other Goldilocks planets. But I mean, it's possible. I don't think that all the like crop circles and all the stuff like that are kids messing about in fields, like
could be markers,
doing things. But it could be.
No, crop circles have been proven to be fake.
Yeah,
the sticks.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
you'd lay down planks of wood and keep moving around until you've made a path.
But at the same time, if we could make something on another planet that people could see in their telescopes and say, we've been there, kind of thing. So.
But they wouldn't be able to see it because
they could have super advanced telescopes.
Not from the ground. Yeah, like a Hubble telescope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right.
And see the crop circles that they've made just to prove to their own people.
But why would they do
just
that?
like tagging a planet. Jump to a planet and tag a cornfield just until it grows back up.
Yeah, just to say on the evening news, if you look up at the sky at this angle, and there you go.
But why would they do that? What benefit does that have?
Prove to their people that life exists.
We've
destroyed our planet.
How does that prove anything?
We've destroyed our planet.
They can see like 20 yards in diameter. They can see people. They don't need to mark it to prove there's life.
It's just like
this
kids.
Is so sci-fi.
It's just like kids going into abandoned buildings and doing the tags and whatnot, and then they can say, "Yeah, look, that's my tag." So an alien, like just some rebellious alien teenagers, that just joyride one of their spaceships down to our planet when they're not meant to, because they don't want to interfere with our natural development in our growth towards evolution. They just hijack, joyride, come down here, tag a cornfield, fly off, and then like, hey, look at that cornfield. Yeah, we did that.
I got two spin-off theories, right? I got one.
Or spin-out theories.
Both. They're pretty out there. Okay, so one of them, they've destroyed their own planet and they're waiting for the perfect time to basically kill or enslave us to take over our planet for themselves, right? Which is possible because that's something that humanity would probably do.
They're waiting quite a long time now. I mean, we're messing this planet up, so if they wanted to take it over, they need to do it soon.
Depends because their standards might be like allowing us to finish what we would see as destroying their planet.
Wait,
so it's
why waste ammo when they're killing themselves?
Yeah, there's that.
They're here already monitoring us. Is that what you said?
Possibly. But also, they could, the stuff that we're polluting our atmosphere with, they might breathe it. Like, they might use to live or breathe or power their whatever.
Possible.
We have no idea. The other theory is that, and this is a bit extra, this one. I'm just going to throw this one out there.
Here you go.
So, maybe there's, like, the way the animal kingdom works and humanity works is that whenever there's something that's strong enough, it always takes over as an alpha or as king or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would, in theory, be the same with aliens. So maybe they have some kind of alien government or something like that that says that planets can't trade with other planets or communicate with them until they've got to an evolutionary stage where they're allowed to, where they can contribute.
Yeah, that does come down another whole line of things where, like, if aliens have the level of technology where they can get to us, why would they? Because we're so unadvanced that we're just like monkeys to them. Yeah, it's like us going and sitting and having a conversation with a monkey in the
or an ant farm.
Yeah, because we don't have anything to offer them, so why bother wasting their time with us?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and also with how destructive we are, there's a possibility that we're just going to try and destroy anything that tries to get close anyway. So it's like, let's leave them to evolve a little bit before.
See if we wipe ourselves out or evolve far enough to be worth wasting time on.
Yeah, exactly. Or and you know, that also ties into the crop circles being that like rebellious teenager kind of. Because if they're not allowed to communicate with us, then maybe it's just like.
Or maybe it's just a stop-off, like they just need that amount of corn to feed the people on the ship, and they just stop, grab a circle, take it up into the ship, and then fly off and carry on to the next planet with their corn supply.
I was thinking the ridiculousness was going to stop. Just stop talking and was hoping it would like shut itself up, but it didn't.
Experiments. Maybe they've destroyed their planet to a point where they had no corn left.
So they're just getting collected some corn to take it back.
to regrow their corn supplies.
Yeah, it's all possible.
You know, there's a place in South Dakota that's a palace made entirely of corn.
A palace made of corn?
Palace made of corn, yeah.
But they have a serious bird problem.
Well, you thought so. Maybe the
crows are eating the left wing again.
Maybe the emperor's gone, get me some human corn. I want to make a palace.
So have you got anything less nonsensical then that you'd like to bring to the table?
I mean, pretty much anything's less nonsensical than what was just discussed.
Go on then.
Well, it's very sci-fi to keep with your like
ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
But it's got a bit more science in it than the fi. So.
Okay. Darth Vader
aliens, right? Aliens could be humans from the future. I've seen this somewhere.
How is this less sci-fi? How is this less sci-fi? Can I just...
It's not really less sci-fi.
Yeah, alright. Go on, keep going.
But it's an interesting thought. Because, I mean, if time travel was ever possible, or will ever be possible, then it's already possible.
Yeah.
The rest of your guys' stuff's nonsense, but I'd just like to say that people from the future are aliens.
No, I'm saying it's an interesting thought. I didn't say that's what's happening.
No, what you're saying is the science behind time travel is already possible, so if it ever was or ever will be possible, it's already possible.
It was theoretically possible.
Yeah, so based on that, then you get like future astronauts coming back to study the planet, and then all the abductions and the UFOs and all that is explainable under that.
Well, why'd they need to? Surely they'd already have logs of human history. They'd know what we've already been through.
Next, they'd be on another planet or something. They would have blown the world up or wallied it.
Yeah, so everything up till the point where the world explodes, they'd have a log of the information that they'd take with them.
Well, they lost it.
They lost it, so they just abduct people. And
I didn't come up with the theory. I just thought it was cool.
Oh, mate, you know what I've done? I forgot the log of all of human history. We're just going to have to go and abduct some people. You know?
And some corn.
Get some corn for the ride back and take a couple of people who are never going to be.
Am I taking the probe?
society.
Yeah, take the probe. How much information do you really think that an alien could get with a probe?
I mean, bodily fluids, like, and DNA samples. They'd know our diets, like, to be able to extract that. And,
Does it really make sense? This is the thing
Like
itself.
a chest ripping probe.
you know what probe he's talking about.
we're talking about the classic,
Classic orifice probe.
the alien
Up the
probe.
nose.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, we'll go with that.
You won't want it up your nose.
We'll go with that. How do you think that is where do you think that came from, and why do you think that would be a thing?
Maybe it's an alien kink. Like, they're just.
That's a really good question, actually. Like the
Because
first
whenever
sci-fi writer,
whenever
right?
somebody says aliens,
That's a
there's
really
always
good point.
someone sat in the back of the class going, probe. Why?
It was you.
I know, I'm that kid. I know, obviously, but seriously, but why do people always add those two together?
Yeah, it must have originated at some point.
It probably comes from a film, a book, or a game. I'm imagining book or film, like something like that.
I reckon I know where it came from.
Yeah.
Florida Man.
Florida man.
I reckon one day.
Using his taco for an ID and talking about his probing aliens.
I think one day Florida Man woke up, right, being the white superior that he is, Florida Man, right,
Yeah.
woke up with a pain that he could locate, and the pain he attributed to the aliens that his ID taco that he ate gave him hallucinations of. And he believed that pain was attributed to those aliens.
Or going further than that, it could be.
Do you reckon they went further?
It could be that someone had been experimenting.
Yep.
And was so embarrassed in going to the
they
hospital
got
about
caught.
what had happened that aliens did it to me. Like, I didn't do this internal damage. That was aliens.
And it's like, 50-year-old war vet. The aliens did it. Don't blame me. For my bleeding orifices, it's the aliens that did it, damn it.
Possibly. So, you wanted more logic and science, and we've digressed to probing. So,
You found an interesting spin on my theory that I liked before, which is now that Florida Man is all the aliens. All the UFOs and all that accountable because of Florida Man.
Every time
From the
Florida Man
future.
wakes up, it's like,
I prefer that theory.
they've
to be
abducted
honest.
me again.
Well, I mean, he got struck by lightning multiple times. He got punched by a monkey. He got bitten by a shark. Like, if that guy's that unlucky, he probably got abducted by aliens and probed.
Probably did. No one believed him.
Oh yeah, no. Well, he was using his taco for an ID. Like, no one's going to believe that guy. So,
Exactly.
probably the prime candidate to get abducted.
He really is. If anyone's watching Humanity, they're going, wow, Florida Man, we need to find this guy.
Alright, if you could only visit one. No, wait, start again. If you could visit any planet, right? You're traveling around planets, you're a little astronaut.
You're a little astronaut.
Yeah, you're a tiny little
Tiny
astronaut.
little
Dwarf astronaut.
So we've managed to like shrink humans by this point, and
Yeah.
so that we can survive longer in space for some.
Yeah, that works.
really
yeah.
smart.
Less oxygen breathing in the
NASA.
ships.
Yeah. And you can live off crumbs like mice.
Yeah, yeah. So we've worked out how to get to planets that are too far away. All we need to do is shrink people.
Yeah.
And possibly shrink the spacecraft as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, big spacecraft, more
Reverse
oxygen.
it. Bigger spacecraft. Because then we can travel further.
Yeah.
Bigger engine, bigger fuel consumption.
But anyway, the question was, if you're traveling between planets, what planet would you be happy to find? What would be the thing on a planet that you'd be like, wow,
Cooked pizza growing on trees.
that would be actually decent though. I don't think it's even possible,
Well, I mean,
but
like,
it'd be cool.
cooked
It's an interesting
pepperoni
thought, I didn't
pizza.
think about that.
Growing on trees.
definitely. I mean, I think the best thing, I think we'll probably all agree on it, would be a survivable atmosphere accompanied with a species that we're able to communicate with.
That were completely submissive.
Completely. Just take over a planet as soon as you get there.
Yeah.
Just turn up, they all just bow, and that's it. You just rule the planet.
Yeah.
I'd like to find a species that's more advanced, but that will tolerate our level of intellect, and then able to discuss with us in English, preferably. But
Yeah.
And maybe have a few submissive creatures of their race.
Stop it! Stop it! Damn it! But yeah, because then you could learn all sorts of mysteries about science and the universe and all kinds of things, and it would be incredibly fascinating. I mean,
We would need to abduct one of them though.
take them back with us.
Find a submissive one. No, I'm talking about autopsies. I'm talking about figuring out their biology so that we can learn how to destroy them if they ever try and mess with us.
So we go to their planet, learn what we can from them, and then cut one of them up and leave.
Yeah, that's about the
After stealing one of their pizza trees.
and a submissive female or two of their planet. Oh mate, I don't know. I don't judge.
Well, people are judging you right now.
You can't judge me. You're not my alien overlord.
You're not my alien supervisor.
Yes. Yeah, basically.
Does anyone else have any interesting questions about space?
Well, I was just gonna say, because if we went to another planet, humanity being humanity would do those things anyway. They would try and learn out their weakness, try and figure out how to destroy them, as they would probably do to us if they were smart.
How to steal their natural resources. And
That
humanity in a nutshell.
I'd say I'd agree with that, but I don't think destroying them
I wonder what they
be
taste like.
important.
No, they just work out how to earn money off them.
Yeah.
Yeah, which would inevitably end in their destruction. Yeah, but I don't think it would be part of the plan. Like, I don't think humanity would be going there like, right, let's wipe them out.
It depends how far into corruption we get discussing like the figureheads that would be leading this operation.
Yeah, I think that would be their sole
Well,
objective.
it'd be people of the future, wouldn't it? So we don't even know.
Be Florida Man.
Yeah, Florida man for president.
Well, then everyone's screwed. But no, I mean, if anyone's got anything else to add, now's the time to do it. If not, I think we're
What do you think alien meat would taste like?
chicken.
Would you eat it? Is the question.
I would. Yeah.
You would.
Yeah, if it was proven that it doesn't contain any toxins that we know of that would kill us or etc.
Is there an intelligence level that would stop you, or would it just be right up until like super genius? You'd still be chomping.
Have some super genius brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would maybe make me a super genius.
Okay.
And it would probably raise your IQ a few points just by eating it. Just by trying something
It's an alien
so
maybe,
different.
but I ain't.
Trying something so different. What if they were literally made of banana? For example. Because we're carbon-based life form, carbon's always gross, burnt toast and
Well, the only question is,
burnt
can they
anything.
object to it? Can they?
Probably not in a way you'd understand.
What if you arrive as a vegan at one of these planets? You're the astronaut that turns up.
The tiny astronaut.
And this species come up to you and they're like, we want to welcome you and like bring you into our planet, cuts off its arm and says, here, I want you to eat this. Like,
That's an interesting one.
because it's consenting. so
Otherwise,
it's not like it's,
we will kill you.
otherwise we'll be insulted and we'll believe that you don't want to be part of this. But then it adds extra parameters in it. I just want to test the veganism. Because it's consenting. There's no moral issues there.
Am I allowed to object because it's gross?
Calling it gross is pretty harsh. No, I don't want to eat you. You're gross. Whoa, that's offensive. Then the alien starts on you, and you got
I suppose.
You got
it's an alien.
intergalactic war.
You have banana guards that are gonna
Oh, he's made of banana.
throw you in a dungeon.
What time is it?
Is the alien made of banana, or are they made of like flesh?
We'll call it banana.
Yeah, but this is important because if it's like meat flesh, then no, because that it's not nice. But if it's like fruit flesh, then yeah, it wouldn't even be that bad.
It's fried chicken,
Solid thing, wouldn't it?
deep fried chicken, with the herbs and spices, just like KFC. They just cut his arm off and been like, "You want an arm?"
We know you love your KFC.
Yeah, we've been observing you for 100 years, and we can see that
You have been craving KFC ever since going vegan.
we can read your mind, and somewhere in the back of
I
your
actually
mind,
tried to make my own KFC once.
and it utterly failed. So eat some of my arm, you impoverished human. You can eat me, or you can eat my wife.
I don't know. This is a really tricky one. Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Don't you think they get
So
offended?
they've just cut off their arm for you to eat it, and you just
I
turn them
didn't,
down.
I didn't ask them to.
No, whoa there.
I didn't ask them to.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a rude way to start off. Your like, come up to you, offer you their arm, and you just.
Oh, I'm not hungry, sorry.
Yeah, fall from the ride.
Civilization like that, even like
It's all hypothetical. You're just playing off
Well,
of this
because
situation you've
because
been
it's the ultimate honor to them. That's like meeting a god to them. It's, you know, if an alien met us, we would want to shower it in gifts and welcome it properly. So their way of welcoming it is like, you know, chopping off their arm and saying, you know, I'm the High Emperor of this planet, and here's some of my arm. That's the ultimate honor.
I don't care.
You're gonna disrespect the Emperor like that?
You just kicked
Yeah.
off war. You messed up. You're not a good astronaut.
They thought I'm a god. It doesn't matter what they think.
Yeah,
I'm a
they're-
god. They're gonna do what I say. You've set these parameters.
Yeah, it is true. If they're gonna give you the ultimate honor like that, maybe you might get a pass. But also, the Emperor's just cut off its arm.
Yeah. I don't think they'll be happy.
They probably won't be
Yeah,
happy.
I
It's not a
didn't
good
ask
first
for it.
impression.
It is.
I did not
You got.
order that.
Would you not taste it? Just a nibble.
Yeah.
No.
Nibble it.
Yeah.
Just a finger.
No.
Actually, you don't know where that alien finger's been. Just a bit in the arm.
Have you watched this?
Oh dear.
Well, I think
that would be the downfall of the human race when we explore other planets.
I think the sensible thing to do would to say to them, I don't know if my species can eat this, because it might be toxic to me. I have to conduct tests.
Yeah, that would be the smarter thing. to
I
say.
have to conduct tests to see if I can eat this.
Yeah, it's
I will-
logical. Don't offend anyone.
I will put this in a
But they
museum.
can't understand.
I will smother this in formaldehyde
New
and
parameter.
put it in. I will put this in a museum, and this will be worshipped throughout millennia of my people. My people will worship this.
Yeah.
Could work if the parameter comes in that they don't understand you or them, and in which case, like, you wouldn't understand that they're offering you to eat the arm because they just cut it off and offer it to you. So then you'd have to understand them. So that kind of wipes out the extra
Well,
parameter.
In my brain, when he handed me the arm, it was on a plate.
With
Yeah. If they bring it in like a silver
So-
platter, kind of,
That's how that worked in my head. So I assumed that was already given and no one
we
said
know you humans like your food like this.
anything. On a bed of lettuce.
Yeah.
interesting.
With holding an apple.
Baby's arm holding it.
Oh god.
So we're going to digress any further into the depths of hypotheticals, or
So would you not try any alien food at all?
Wow.
Say your ship.
is this clarified as safe food, or is this like unknown? Eat this, you might die.
That's a good point.
We're gonna call it safe.
Alright, but is it safe to the point it's like going to the supermarket and it's like...
Yeah, Matt needs to know that no meat has touched this food while it's been prepared.
Well, I'm mainly concerned with like...
Where's your point on it? Where's your stand on it?
If I
would
know
eat-
it's safe, I'd eat it all.
Yeah,
Like,
safe.
try everything.
Yeah,
Like,
safe.
get the experience.
I'd try it if I knew it was a plant. If it was
Yeah, what if the
some
lines
picture
are a
of,
bit
like-
more blurred out in space?
Yeah, what
That's what I'm
plants are
thinking.
sentient?
That's why I was asking if it's like a supermarket. So that like, you could be like, oh, this is a space apple.
Yeah, they would. They
This
would.
is
Yeah, but the space apple screams when you bite it.
Well, then no, I wouldn't eat
No, because the space apple's already dead because it's already been plucked from the tree, so it doesn't scream. It's just
No, it screams on the tree while you're plucking it, and then you eat it off.
and then it's fine.
No, I wouldn't eat it if it's screaming.
You wouldn't eat.
But what if you
anything.
just can't hear apples screaming on this planet? You just don't know.
Well, then ignorance has saved me.
Go and eat some dirt.
What if I rip the voice box out of a cow? Can I serve you burgers?
Oh dear.
Oh. All right.
Anyway, so you wouldn't
Yeah,
eat anything on this planet,
On this planet,
the hypothetical planet, because say on this planet all life is sentient, literally all life is sentient, including plants.
Would you starve to death, or would you? This has turned into a vegan witch hunt instead of a
Yeah.
episode.
all conversations about veganism eventually do.
Now. Most of your vegan conversations turn into brainwashing for
Oh.
non-vegans.
It's not brainwashing; it's anti-brainwashing.
All right, we'll park that one there for another episode. But yeah, so everything is sentient on this planet. You have to cause harm by eating. Need to answer the question before we wrap up today. So what are you going to do? Starve to death or eat something that feels pain?
Even if it does.
How did I arrive on the planet though?
In a spaceship.
So I get back on the spaceship,
It's crap.
It's out of fuel.
and there's no fuel on this planet.
Not that works in your spaceship, no.
No.
I get another spaceship.
You can't, not until you've eaten that food.
They'll lend you a spacecraft happily if you accept a feast, a banquet.
See, this is what I'm dealing with all the time.
Well, then answer the question. You should be used to it.
I've been on 1,000 desert islands. I've never been on an alien planet.
All these new exotic foods for you to try. Yeah,
I
you might suffer a bit, but you're trying some stuff. Got a story to tell when you get home, and you actually get home instead of just starving to death on this alien planet.
And being eaten yourself.
Yeah, they eat you.
Probably, but it depends on certain factors. I can go into more detail, but
Go on then.
all right. Well, how is each thing farmed? Is there sustainable and unsustainable?
Are they all
food
sustainable?
sources?
All of it sustainable.
sustainable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's sustainable. Yeah. Completely.
This is
Battery
just
farmed
YouTube
apples.
now trying to like shoehorn me into saying, yeah, I'd eat meat. Like that's what you're trying to get out of this. You're
No one
just-
said meat. You're the one who put meat in there. We just said anything on the planet. We're talking
which
about
is now sentient, so it would be
vegetables.
Meat. That's meat. How I'm using the word because that's what I've chosen to do.
Even if if the plants are sentient, are you still calling them meat?
Yeah, if they're sentient, yeah, if they're alive.
But they're all alive.
So
I suppose
starve
I
to
could call
death
them
or eat them?
animals rather than meat. But
Choice right now. No more parameters. One or the other. Starve to death on the planet or eat something sentient and make your way home.
Even if it's exactly the same as, say, a banana, for example.
if it's completely sustainable, I'd eat the bare minimum in order to get back to where I could be vegan. Yeah.
Job done. He's a meat eater. Right.
Yay, we've converted. Should we get KFC after this?
So, shall we move into an outro? Yeah. Anyone got anything?
Something. Probes and goodbye.
Thanks for watching.